Welcome back to the PWC channel. We have a very interesting match for you today. It is the Tusk Division match between Gaillardia or Gaillardia, I don't know how to pronounce it, and Hallo815. Now, what makes this especially interesting is that both these guys started the season with a 2-0 record. So both these guys are unbeaten up to this point, and now they get to face off and possibly crown the front runner, at least for this week. So that's definitely interesting. We do see Moltres, which is the signature for Hallo815, Mew, Zeraora, Rotom Wash, Terrakion, and Nidoqueen. So he brought mostly all his high tier stuff. And then we got Tauros Fire, which is the signature for Gaillardia, Manaphy, which is the lead apparently, Bronzong, Mega Altaria, Xurkitree, and Celebi. All right. So yeah, what's definitely noteworthy for Gaillardia is that they did not bring the Darkrai, which is interesting because it is a S plus tier team, so you would probably expect the S plus tier to be brought most of the time. But yeah, this seems like a more low tier-ish setup for or squad for Gaillardia, so that's interesting. And yeah, as the battle commences, and we see lots of hazard stacking from the Mew here, as it gets slowly whittled down by Manaphy. And it was Colbur Berry which got knocked off, which makes sense. It was probably a preventative measure to deal with Darkrai a little bit better. So I got 6 notifications here. What's this? This is probably Prof, as if I had to guess. Yes. So let me just go into the voice chat here. Maybe he can join if he wants to. All right. So yeah. So I don't know to whose advantage this is. Let me just look at the teams. So the potential defog mons on Gaillardia's side is pretty much only the Altaria. So that's that might be an issue. Interesting. So it looks like Hello likes to run hazards on his Mew a lot. I think I saw that before.
What's up?
Ah, there we got Prof finally. All right, so Prof is another Tusk Division competitor, so he's
Oh wow,
also
what the?
yeah.
Hey,
So
yeah.
Hello just decided to stack hazards like crazy, and
Uh-huh.
Gaillardia just beat him down a little bit with the Manaphy. So and it doesn't look
Oh,
like Gaillardia has the best defoggers in the world, so this might be an issue in this match.
which defoggers?
It's just Altaria, pretty much, unless
Mhm.
something got a new move that I'm not aware of. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and that was an interesting move.
Yeah, so
Staying in. Well,
yeah, so he doesn't apparently value the Bronzong too much, which is interesting just because Bronzong is really good for dealing with Nidoqueen, for example.
oh
It
yeah.
it also
And I mean, now with Mew down, I don't see anything that really wants to switch into a psychic or something, you know? Like it won't make like over 50%, but it still do a little bit at least. So I think that was not the move here. Oh, okay. Wow.
yeah, but looking at it, um, it looks like Hello also has a little bit of trouble dealing with the Celebi potentially, just because his only psychic switch in for is Mew, which is now at 70%, coming in at 5%. So yeah, it's gone now. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
guess, but yeah, I mean, these hazards are gonna be hugely overwhelming. Celebi's natural cure is not gonna make any difference there. It's gonna get toxic each
Nope.
time. And yeah. But yeah, let's see. So Gaillardia for now takes the lead, thanks to Celebi's knockoff here. But yeah, you can see these hazards are really troubling.
That was wow. Leftovers intimidate. Is
Leftovers
that
intimidate.
is that maybe defensive?
Yeah, it might be
Wow.
defensive. It
Oh,
is a ground type as
yeah.
well, which is interesting.
Hey, I think that was his check for Zeraora.
Yep, looks
Or
like
his
that's the Zeraora check. But yeah, if this Bronzong goes down now, he doesn't really have a switch in for Nidoqueen at all. Like, Nidoqueen
I
just
mean,
gets to spam the
Hello,
poison move.
Hello can just switch into Nidoqueen now. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And Nidoqueen is not bothered that much by the Stealth Rocks. So yeah, once it's gotten rid of the Bronzong, it just gets to spam the poison move every time. And it is a Black Sludge, so that means that it doesn't hit quite as hard, which I guess... Wow, he goes for
oh,
Earth
you didn't
Power!
see that.
What?
Well,
Okay, so it doesn't take that much damage, but that's why would you go for Earth Power? Why would you even risk that? So I guess,
oh yeah.
yeah, he didn't want to risk the Fire Blast Mist, but still, I mean, hello?
I think he probably thought that Bronzong was heat proof,
Because he
but
stayed
then
in.
he probably didn't saw the how much the Moltres Fire Blast did and that it was super effective.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So I guess that's probably true, yes, because Gaillardia stayed in with the Bronzong on Moltres, and he basically probably didn't bother to calc it and just said, well, must be heat-proof then.
yeah,
But alas, it is not. And I mean, heat-proof Bronzong is is a pretty rare bring, to be honest. It's brought sometimes as a bluff, but that's still a pretty bold prediction by Hello here. But yeah, I guess it wasn't too bad now. He just took 25% basically on the Nidoqueen.
yeah, but Nidoqueen now really is wow, that's scary for Gaillardia. I mean, and the thing is, he didn't brought Altaria out that much, so I presume that it's probably not going to have defog.
Yep.
So that is going to be a very rough match to get back for Gallaria. I mean, Celebi, I see that, yeah, but as you mentioned, with Natural Cure, um, until
Damn,
it
that did
switches out, it's
nothing.
toxic. So, I don't, I do not see how he goes through without Hallow sweeping him.
Yeah, yeah.
At
It's
least,
looking really tough.
I mean, especially when you consider that like Terrakion and Zeraora are faster than all of his mons. So I just don't see it at all. And it wasn't. I mean, yeah, there's the Celebi getting toxic. Yeah, nah, I don't.
I mean, Zeraora in itself is not that useful against Gaillaria's team, just against these last four. So it probably gets beaten by Celebi, gets beaten by Altaria. And
Yeah,
if
yeah,
this is a defensive Tauros with Terra Ground, it also beats it. So yeah, this is not the best win con, but yeah, I mean, well, so this Nidoqueen looks to be more defensive, doesn't do any damage to be honest, so the poison move is not the scariest thing in the world. And yeah, he has this Psychic on Celebi, which Hello doesn't have a good answer left for, but yeah, I still think just the pressure of the hazards combined with the 5 months that Hello has still got on his side is probably going to be enough to
yeah,
edge it out here.
yeah. I agree. I agree. I just if the Terrakion has, for example, Axis or something, it's it's like nearly over.
I mean,
I
it
mean,
can just spam the rock step because Gallaria doesn't have a
mm,
resist left for it. That was another reason why Bronzong was good. So yeah, I think
mm.
the staying in on Bronzong with Bronzong was definitely key here. That could have been huge, but
I mean,
yeah.
maybe he expected him to go for, I don't know, Hurricane, or something. I mean,
Hmm.
I don't like even for the Stealth Rocks, it's just not worth it. So, yeah,
But yeah, we
pretty
definitely
confusing.
see some interesting game plans here. So I like Hello's game plan pressuring with the hazard. So he must have spotted a weakness there on the hazard removal front, which is always nice when you have Mew. And he's also gonna have the X Scissor here. Pretty sure if he brings it in like this, what else is he gonna click now? So
Mm-hmm.
Galladia can probably even switch into Tauros now, predicting it. And that's exactly what he does. So this is a really obvious X Scissor now. And there we go. Now he gets to click. Yeah, probably gonna get to kill the Rotom here, which he does, which is nice. But yeah, you can see the hazards are really making the difference here. They are
Yeah.
pressuring so bad.
I mean, Tauros can't really come in anymore. Like, I mean, it can come in just to sack, but it gets off one move now. That's it. Maybe even two, but
Yeah, it's still it's probably gonna. I mean, if Hello wants to revenge it, he's probably forced to go into Zeraora now.
mm I think Terrakion would be fine as well.
I mean, Terrakion gets outsped, does it not? Oh, this is a slow Tauros. All right, so that's where you see that I don't
Then
know the new ones because
Terrakion,
the old Tauros had
Terrakion is
110 base speed, so
yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
just figuring the new ones would have be the same speed,
Mm-hmm.
but doesn't look like it. All right, so yeah, he could also go into Terrakion.
And the new Taurus, both are 100 speed, or the free Taurus are 100 speed. And yeah, I don't know. I like their design though.
Yeah,
So
they look
yeah.
cool for sure, but not sure how much I like them as a signature. I haven't seen their moveset in depth up until
Hmm.
now, but yeah. Gaillardia definitely seems to do well with it so far. But you know what's
Hmm.
interesting? Gaillardia is the person that drafted Darkrai, and he just decided to
Yeah.
not bring it. That's interesting to me.
I mean, I saw two fights from him. He didn't brought it. He didn't brought it in either.
Really?
Um,
Is he just doing the
oh
jam
wait,
from
no,
last
he
season?
brought it in the first one. Ah, yeah, he brought it in the first one. I was confused because I think he didn't brought it at the beginning of the first one, and then when they redid the match, he brought it. I was
Hmm.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, now is his chance to maybe go to Altaria and maybe set up. You know, maybe like one or two Dragon Dance, and the thing
Yeah, but
is
if he's
over.
Dragon Dance Altaria, what is he gonna have to hit the Moltres with? I guess he could have Dragon Stab for Moltres,
Mm,
possibly,
probably like Dragon Claw or something.
but yeah, I mean that would still depend on how Moltres can hit Altaria. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
guess
he's
Altaria
probably
is a way for potentially a way for Gallaria to bring this back
mm,
with a backdoor sweep here. And then the other
I mean,
option would be to go into
if he
Celebi now.
has the if he has the return or body slam, I don't know what you if return is allowed. And the dragon stab could be over, but it doesn't seem like it because if it would have been Dragon Dance, he would have sent it in right there and then. So yeah, that is very very interesting. Now the Moltres is probably come in and he hasn't revealed two sets yet. Altaria and Circuitry.
Hmm.
I mean, Circuitry, okay, it,
It's
it doesn't
tough.
have it's yeah, it's
It
tough,
can't lock
yeah.
itself into the grass move because Moltres. It can't lock
Mm.
itself into the electric type move because Zeraora. And yeah, if it's
And
not
the only
scarfed,
other
then it's gonna get outsped by Terrakion and Zeraora always. So
yeah,
yeah,
and probably
it's
Moltres as well. So yeah.
yeah, it's just gonna get out. I mean, depending on the Moltres set, of course.
Yeah,
We don't
okay.
know if this is possibly defensive. It might be just because Altaria is right there.
Mm.
Yeah, well. But yeah, it really is looking close. They are going down step for step here, but it looks like Hello is always this one step ahead just because Gallaria is on the timer due to the hazards.
Mm.
So yeah. All right, in comes
Oh,
Moltres. So if this is
heavy duty boots. That is interesting.
all right, it takes
Oh,
damage, which
wow.
is definitely good for Gallaria, and he
I
opted to go
mean,
for Fire Blast. Interesting.
Hello really has some balls. He clicked Fire Blast in this match 4 times, hit all of them. That is
I mean,
very interesting. I
all
mean,
right, so in comes Altaria now. So this Moltres took some damage. Now this could potentially be
mm,
interesting. Now, obviously, if this is Dragon Dance Altaria and it can beat the Moltres, let's see. Oh, it's
no,
Roost. Hmm.
but it could be. It still could be Dragon Dance. You know.
It could
And
be, but it could also be just looking at it. If it is defensive, how is Hello gonna beat it? The thing is,
yeah,
so it's
yeah,
Cotton Guard.
because
Interesting. And there we go.
oh,
This oh wow, that was such a clutch roar. Let me tell you, because now it's
but
gonna get toxic when it comes back in, and that's the reason why
oh
it can't win.
yeah,
So this was really well played by both guys, honestly. Gaillardia took his last chance. He knew he couldn't get the Altaria poisoned to attempt the sweep, but
okay, but
also this roar by Hello was huge.
oh, and by the way, it's Choice Scarf circuitry, and now he can't switch into Terrakion. He has to go into Moltres,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that's pretty much it. This Altaria is just gonna lose to Toxic now. Unless, obviously, it has Heal Bell
nah,
or
nah,
Refresh. That's possible still.
that still could be a possibility because, well, looking at Hello's team, except Metagross and maybe fucking Tinkertoff, he can hit like a lot of things. Yeah, Nidoqueen, with like a fairy step. So, oh, what? Oh, is it maybe? Yeah,
So
it's
it could
probably
also be
Scarf.
Scarfed, so it can click the rock
Yeah.
move here. Or even Earthquake, yes, I guess, if he doesn't want to
Mm.
risk the miss.
Now he,
Now he just
if
continues to click. Oh no, obviously he doesn't. Yeah, yeah, true. He
yeah,
just has to go into
if he
Moltres,
has
yeah.
heal bell now,
Nah,
oh,
it doesn't.
oh,
So,
what?
yeah, he's making the right play here, going for the double. But, I mean, haha, interesting. So now, i- you think Energy Ball one-shots Terrakion from this range? It might.
Oh,
Ah,
damn!
man, this match is so
And he hits the
close.
fifth fire blast. That is wow.
Wow, that was such a great match. So yeah, this Altaria is gonna lose due to the Toxic now, eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what a great match. That was so well played. Because this was a really interesting 50 with 50 towards the end here. I guess it wasn't due to the psychic terror on Hello's part, so he played it fantastically, just yeah, really well done.
Yeah,
And that
very,
so the toxic spikes
very
do
good match.
in the end make the difference. Well played, guys. That
Mm.
was actually really worthy for the top flight match of Tusk Division.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
Yeah, because I was thinking in the end, if this was not Terra Moltres, and we see the Scarf circuitry opposite it, and yeah, Hello
Be
only
over.
had the
Could have been
option to
over.
either switch Terrakion into it to revenge it with the Scarf EQ, or just stay in with Moltres and risk being one-shotted. So it was a 50-50 between Earthquake, or would have been a 50-50 between Earthquake, Thunderbolt and Energy Ball, but
Mm.
yeah, with the Terra, Hello really played it safe. That was well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gaillardia saying good prep in the chat, and I definitely agree. That was really well prepped and really well played as well. Man, Hello is a good player, let me tell you. He's gonna be a threat. You better watch out.
Me.
Yeah. Hello is pretty good. I would like to play him someday myself if I ever make a return. All right, but with that being said, congrats guys for a great match and good luck for the rest of the season. And you guys, I will see you in the next one.